Welcome to the 5-Minute Response. New insights brought to you by First Responder Vision, helping your department move into the future with resilience, recruiting, and retention. And if you like this video or others that I do, please like, subscribe, and share them with someone you know, because you never know who they may help. If you think about it, has professional development ever been part of your department culture? You know, garnering outside education, voices, or thought leadership for those who can speak life into your station. Well, especially in the volunteer fire service, and maybe yours, no matter how or where you serve, it has never really been favored or fostered, in my opinion. Investing in professional development is seen as a careless expense most of the time, or an unfruitful waste of resources. Yet look at the challenges we face when we go at it alone. No encouragement, no mentoring, no modeling, and yet year after year we pay a much higher price for failing to see the value in growing our ranks with expertise. Have you heard the old saying? I'm sure you have. What's the difference between wisdom and experience? Well, as you know, wisdom is learning from the mistakes of others, and experience is learning what? From your own mistakes. The only difference there is that the time lost is not something you're going to get back when you could have leveraged someone else's wisdom. Professional development can help in a number of different areas, from recruiting, retention, leadership, how to be a better board of director, making smart decisions, and so much more. And I don't think anyone needs to tell you that it's past time to survive and thrive in 2024. So if you want to see change, this is what I would do. Number one, first embrace the value of professional development and the new answers and the perspectives that it will bring. We need to stop being afraid of acknowledging that we don't have all the answers. And this is something I think is prevalent throughout the first responder world. Second, communicate those values of the outside expertise within the department as a positive for shared growth and better days. And three, explore the rich landscape of professional development that is available to you. Now, as a department or a department leader, don't shy away from the need and the cost of professional development when there is a considerable expense. Don't spend your success trying to save money. Spend wisely, but never apologize for improving your people the way you improve your apparatus and you improve other areas of the fire service. And I know some will see it as extravagant, lavish, or even self-serving, but you know what? That's on them. Let's just say, we all talk about lottery leadership. We want better leaders in our volunteer stations. And so often that is just one of those things that people end up doing because no one else will do it. What a way to pick your future. But let me throw this at you. If your newly elected leaders were gifted a 3-day leadership experience in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, learning takeaways from the battlefield from some of the best minds in firefighting, a real experience that was done annually, don't you think that would motivate more people in your department to want to lead, to know that there is actually training available, that there is a course for being able to become the kind of person that you should be to begin with? Well, we've got to get away from what I call this noble vanquish, falling on the sword of a dying department over investing in its future success. In the fire service, here are 3 transformational professional development programs that I really believe in. First is Joshua Chase's Jump Seat Leadership, and it's a must-have. It is teaching servant leadership, and as Josh says, with no bugle required. Dr. Kristen Weldon and the Fire Service Psychology Association are healing our ranks through mental wellness, and they provide a wealth of resources to every first responder. The International Association of Fire Chiefs Volunteer and Combination Officer section is a tremendous resource that encompasses training and discussion from the top minds in the fire service. And J.D. Miller's PIROC is focused on the care and optimization of first responders, moving the needle on what is known as firefighter syndrome. And I encourage you to check out each of these. Now, we can go with our own limited experience, our ego and our insecurities hiding behind brass titles, or we can admit that the greatest leaders, and if you really follow them, you'll hear this, the greatest leaders know where they need to grow, and they go find the people that can make them even better. At the end of the day, and at the end of 2024, do you want your department to look and act and perform the way it did in 2023? Or should I say 1993? If not, then take command and invest in yourself, invest in your people, because there is nothing wrong with that. I'm Jeff Fitzgerald with First Responder Vision, reminding you that a house divided cannot stand, and we are here to help you navigate finding your next generation and keeping them. Until the tones drop for the next 5-minute response, I'll see you next time.